third one is how Annie made it from Wall Sina to the Titan Forest just to mess around with the survey cops and made it back. Also, why did she come back? So basically, I'm talking about the part where Annie shows up. Annie, the survey cops go to the Titan Forest to escort Eren, I believe, and they kind of find Annie walking around over there, and Annie has to kidnap Eren and shit like that. Now, after the whole fight happened, after Annie failed her mission, they show Annie sitting in the forest with her jaw basically ripped off, and she was just looking sad over there. And I was like, okay, she is probably done for now. Like, she's not gonna come back. Then after that arc is over, they show Annie back up in Wall. Wall Maria Rose, Wall Rose. They show her in Wall Rose. I was like, how the fuck? They were in Titan Forest. How did she come from Titan Forest to Wall Rose without being caught by anyone? And how was she not at a loss of energy after that whole chase scene, after the whole fight, after everything
Wait,
that she did over there? How is it that she maintained enough energy to make it back to Wall
which
Rose?
which forest? Which
Mind
forest?
mind you,
Then
when you become a titan, you spend a lot of
yeah,
energy, so it's very hard
yeah.
to do it continuously, and it's very hard for you to have energy
Yeah, it's
after you
very
come
hard.
back.
But no, I wanted to ask you, like, because I don't know, I don't remember which forest was it, because there are multiple forests even inside the wall, so I
I mean,
don't
I'm
remember
assuming
which
they said
forest
they
it
were very
was.
far off from the wall. I mean,
Because
okay,
there's a forest like inside most walls, right? But
yeah,
I
but they
don't
had
know
to
which one you're
they had to
talking
get really
about.
far from Wall Rose, right? Like they said they were very far away from the closest wall
Because
or the.
there are forests between each wall. Like even I think in the third season I saw where it's about the political stuff. Levi and stuff are outside Wall Rose in a forest where they ambush the police of Wall Rose, I guess.
Okay, okay.
So
You know what?
I maybe I don't know which wall she was in. I'm just telling you based on what I saw.
Okay, I'm assuming that
Hmm.
all the forests are a pretty decent distance away, maybe manageable to reach back to the main wall, but then they're still a
Yeah.
decent distance away from the wall. That being said, Annie was fighting off multiple Survey Corps soldiers. She was
Mm-hmm.
fighting off probably other Titans herself, if I remember correctly. And she was basically doing a fuck ton of shit all by herself. In all the while trying to catch Eren and trying to run away with him. And she failed, miserably, mind you. And she was just left there for dead. But then she makes it back pretty much unscathed. And she's like, she doesn't even have fucking black eyes or anything. Like, she's out of energy. She's like there, like, yep, what's up? I was part of this fight, but yeah, here I am. What's up? And she takes a stroll after that. They go with Eren and Armin after that to kind of Annie kind of escorts them into a cave or a tunnel or something
Mm-hmm.
underground. And that's where they kind of reveal that Annie is the female Titan. I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
a few chapters ago, you kind of showed her just running back from the Titan forest to the wall this quickly. What the fuck? How did she manage to make it back? Eren struggles with
Yeah.
his Titan transformation. You're telling me she is such a master at it that she can just switch in and out of it with energy
No,
to
dude,
spare.
that's the weird thing that even I noticed, because later on, like, Eren also switches between Titan forms like this into his normal form, and Reyna or Bertold also somehow do that without any loss of energy. They're fine. I've seen that a couple of times in the anime also.
Those two
I think
guys.
when Eren was fixing Wall Maria, he just switches to Titan, back like he switches into Titan form, plugs the wall back into normal shape, swings to the other side, fights and stuff, hardens again into normal form. Like he does that 2-3 times, and I was like, yo, like what is this training? When did this training arc happen? How did he, and another like whenever he switched and switched back, he had his clothes and the key and everything already on him.
Yeah. That's another thing. How the fuck do the clothes stay on him? This guy is apparently boiling hot when people have to pull him out of the Titan. How is it that his clothes are not shrunk at best? He's wearing fucking leather
Yeah.
if I remember. And he has metal on him. He's wearing his fucking VME when he has to switch out of his human form into Titan form. How is it that the metal on him is not affected, and he doesn't have like scar marks all across his body? Fuck it, he regenerates from those scar marks. He still should be in writhing pain because apparently they
I
feel
don't
pain
know.
even though they regenerate their body for some
Yeah,
reason.
they show that in the beginning, but later it doesn't matter.
They show it with Annie as well. When Annie gets
Hmm.
locked up in the gallows, they say that she's being tortured endlessly, but she regenerates her body back, but she still feels pain. which makes no fucking sense because if you regenerate your body back, you regenerate your nerves back as well. So, and even if you don't regenerate your nerves back, that means you shouldn't feel pain in the first place. So it kind of fucks with the whole pain and regeneration bit. And I'm just wondering how is it that they every time this guy goes out of Titan form, he's not unconscious out of shock like for days straight. And and sometimes he's very comfortable with transforming into a Titan. Sometimes he's struggling a lot with transforming into a Titan form. I think there was like a training arc towards the whole revolution arc. They show Eren and Hanj, was it?
Yeah,
Hanj
they
was
do that.
training Eren to turn into a Titan to help fix Wall Maria again. I don't remember correctly, but basically she tries to get him to turn get Eren to turn into a Titan very willingly, so to speak. And Eren is fucking struggling. Apparently, he could transform the first time, could do everything. Then he had some PTSD, like, oh, my dad said something to me, and then he goes back into human form. Then he goes back into Titan form, and he apparently is wild at that point. Surprised no one died over there, but fuck that. And then he transforms back into human form, and then he goes back into Titan form again, and then he's just a half body over there with no legs, nothing, and he's just lying down, and then Hans has to pull him out of there. How the fuck is he not dead by this point? He transformed thrice already. The guy
Bro,
is
he
out
does
of
it
energy.
multiple times, and they mention it once. He's like, "Oh, thanks to the training with Hans, I can do it." He says
Fuck,
that later
fuck
in the
no.
third season. Yeah.
Hans may be good at what she does, but she can't train him to do what the fuck this guy was doing
I
all
don't
this
know.
while. What the fuck, man? That seemed to be.
What's the next?
You have nothing to add to it. Okay. This fourth one, I'm assuming is I can probably attribute to me not having read much, but how the Titans were subdued and turned into literal housing, or how the Titans were turned into the walls.